Hey, you guys, this is Rashawn Oates for News, Views, and Conversations. Just wanted to pop in and give you a quick video in reference to the Tyree Nichols case. Um, I'm sure a lot of us did see the video. It's completely unanimous for me that everyone should be found guilty. Three of the officers were found not guilty, and I think it was like 21 something charges. They found them not guilty on whatever. From what I'm understanding, the jury that they chose was from another part of Tennessee, more of a suburban white area of Tennessee. So I'm wondering and thinking that's probably why the outcome was what it was. Not happy about it because if you are a mother, a Black mother, a threat to Tyree Nichols' mother, Mrs. Rowe, is a threat to all Black mothers. We have Black children, Black sons, Black daughters, so it's a big deal. Definitely not happy about the outcome. I think the two other officers that were also a part of this as well, they still got to go to trial to see what happens for them. I think they pleaded guilty or something like that. Got to do more research, but very sad situation. I watched both videos and it was horrible, horrific what we saw. Um, I think everybody should be going to jail. None of the five that we saw in the videos that was a part of everything that went on, no one should be out free. I just want to leave you with the video from Tuff News. He did have way more detailed information than what I had before. Referencing there was someone that possibly that he could have been dating that could have been tied to the police officer that, snatched him out of the car at the time. Someone that Tyree Nichols could have possibly been dating in reference to the cop that snatched him out of the car. So I want to make sure I'm clear on what I'm stating here as I've heard it. Still got to see how everything plays out. We don't know. I think they did say they may try to appeal the three officers, getting not guilty on all 21 charges or whatever. So we're going to continue to stay tuned and see what else comes out next. Of course, I'm never happy to report bad news. I hate bad news, but this is stuff that's very important for us to get out because we have Black sons, we have Black daughters. So a threat to Mrs. Rowe's family, her son, and this happening to her son is a threat to all of us. It's a very big deal. So we all need to be staying tuned, paying attention, and definitely, being in the know of what's going on in our community, especially with whom we have in office at this time. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video.
All right, so here we go with the BS, y'all. So do you remember the Tyree Nichols case? I did cover this story extensively on my channel. For those of you who do not remember, or if you happen to be new here, I will give you a bit of a backstory. So back on January the 7th, 2023, Tyree Nichols was stopped in Memphis for a minor traffic infraction. Now, by the body cam footage, you could tell that Tyree was a little spooked and he was a little confused about the situation. I believe that Tyree felt that he didn't break any type of traffic laws and things of that nature, and coupled with that, I believe that he recognized Demetrius Haley, and I'll tell you why in a second. So all of a sudden, Tyree ended up resisting a tad bit. We're going to tell the truth on this channel. He resisted and things of that nature, and so 5 officers that looked like him started to wail on him and initially put him in the hospital, where he died 3 days later on January the 10th. Now, before Tyree was transported to the hospital, Officer Demetrius Haley at the time had the nerve to take out his phone and snap a photo of Tyree's injuries and basically sent it to his ex-girlfriend, Brittany Leak, who was in an intimate relationship with Tyree. And so it's pretty clear and evident what the motivation was for this attack on Tyree. You had an officer in Demetrius Haley at the time that was particularly jealous of the relationship that Tyree had with his ex-girlfriend, right? So on yesterday, a jury took about 8.5 hours over 2 days to find 3 officers not guilty as it pertains to the case involving Tyree, and those officers were Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, and Justin Smith. They were found not guilty on all charges.
The verdicts read as follows. Count 1, second degree. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tadarius Bean, not guilty. Count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty. Count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Justice Smith, not guilty. Count 2, aggravated acting in concert. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tyree, being not guilty. Count 2, we, the jury, find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty. Count 2, we, the jury, find the defendant, Justin Smith, not guilty. Count 3, aggravated with bodily injury. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tyree Bean, not guilty. Count 3, we, the jury, find the defendant, Demetrius Haley, not guilty. Count 3, we, the jury, find the defendant, Justin Smith, not guilty.
All right, so you get the gist of where this is going. There were 2 more counts that they were found not guilty on, right? So I do want to make this point. So the former officers Emmett Martin and also Desmond Mills Jr., they have pleaded guilty in this case, and they're both facing up to 20 plus years in prison. But still, people are outraged by this outcome, given the fact that it's very clear and evident that all 5 POs laid hands on Tyree. And allow me to highlight what they tried to sweep under the rug. So that woman, Brittany Leak, that was having an intimate relationship with Tyree, she was a PO on the force with her ex-boyfriend, Demetrius Haley. But we haven't seen any pictures of Brittany Leak, have we? We have not, and we know why, right? But anyway, I want to play you guys a couple of reactions to this whole mess, and then I'll be back to close the video.
So the police officers that unalive Tyree Nichols, all of them have just been found not guilty. My boss just called me in to tell me I can go home early because he don't know how the city is going to react to this. He finna leave too. Bro, we in Memphis. And y'all saying nobody was guilty? It was no crime committed? And we in Memphis? Man, y'all know it's about to be a problem. To the point my boss done told me to go home. Go home, get off the streets right now. Yeah, it's about to be a problem. Yeah. I'm finna go to the house and stay in the house tonight.
And it's hurtful to know that they can just murder people and walk away. It happens all over our country. They murder people and they get to walk free. And we don't get to see Tyree. He never gets to come home. And it's not fair. Why do the police always get away with it? They always get away with it.
Is it shocking to you, the verdict?
I'm not surprised at all. I'm just hurt because I thought that in this city, with the way that it happened, that it would be an example to the rest of the country that this is not acceptable, but obviously.
Hey y'all, let's talk about it. And y'all know exactly what I'm coming here to talk about today. Yeah, let's talk about our cousin Tyree Nichols, actually. Let's talk about the disappointment that all of the citizens of Memphis, Tennessee, Shelby County feel in this moment as of today. What? You're telling me that 3 men were seen on video. You can see them positioned in every way that they're positioned in the video. Every strike, every kick, every hit. And on 7 counts, nobody was found guilty for anything. Not even aggravated assault in concert. Meaning they were in unionship of this assault. I'm not understanding. Beat you nearly to death or to okay. As a black woman who does not have children, but will one day have children, who has black nephews, this is a joke. This is a complete joke. And it's literally so expected, but unexpected at the same time. Like, y'all beat this man to, you know? This man's mother has to replay these scenes in her mind. We don't know how many times a day. We don't know what type of trauma she's dealing with. And to just not get justice from the state is insane.
All right, so you guys just heard all of that, and I was talking to a buddy from Memphis last night, and he expects chaotic protests to ensue throughout the weekend as a result of these verdicts. And listen, it's very disappointing. There's so many people hurt across the world about this because justice, again, was not served in this particular case. And I really like what the lady said. It was expected, but unexpected at the same time. That's a bar. That's a bar, because that's how I felt about the situation. It was expected, but unexpected at the same time, because guess what? We know that we've been let down so many times when it comes to situations like this. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.